What an incredible crowd here tonight. For two top 25 teams in the state of South Carolina, Coastal Carolina, a great program. They put it on us pretty good down there in Myrtle Beach, and we played a great baseball game tonight in front of 6,400 people. So had a great crowd tonight, played good baseball. Spencer Strider was unbelievable. Threw the ball very, very well. And in our bullpen, I felt like did a nice job behind him. Schnell and Mar was really good for us there. In the ninth inning, got two big pop-ups back to back, which we really needed. They started to get a little bit of momentum there in the ninth inning, so they did a great job. Defensively, made a couple nice plays. Wharton made a nice play in the gap. T.O. went back and made a nice play. Logan made a nice play to end the ball game right there on their fastest base runner in Rivers. That's a tough play to make against a good runner. So played a good game defensively. We took advantage of the free pass. We had 9 walks and only 5 strikeouts today. Hitting a couple double plays early with runners on base, but then Chris Williams got it going with the home run. And then we wound up hitting 4 home runs. Green, probably need to check his bat. So Birdie, is banged up, trying to give us everything he can. He's basically playing on one leg right now, but I give Bird a lot of credit for wanting to be in there and DHing today, hit a big home run. And then Logan Davidson in a 2-strike count hit a big home run too. So we relied on the long ball and the free pass, and we pitched extremely well against a great Coastal Carolina ball club. So just, really pleased with how we played tonight, and hopefully, we can carry some momentum into Notre Dame this weekend.
Coach, last time Strider started against Michigan State, it was a tough outing for him. How confident were you that you could get this kind of a start from him?
Well, the last 2 times he's pitched out of the bullpen, he's pounded strikes on. What I've seen out of him is just him maturing and getting more and more comfortable. He's been more consistent out of the bullpen lately. We felt like Spencer's going to be a huge part of our future. He's a huge part of our team now, but he's going to be a dominant type guy on the weekends, we believe. We have a lot of faith in Spence and wanted to give him a start again, give him that opportunity to continue to develop. And I don't know if he could have thrown better. I mean, he pitched as good as you possibly could have in this setting. So in front of this many people against this quality of a ball club, for him to throw the ball that way, I'm very, very proud of him.
What's been the key for Jordan kind of finding his confidence over the last few games?
I think the key is just, Jordan is doing a good job of laying off of pitches that he doesn't handle well and attacking pitches that he does. When he gets in advantage counts, good counts to hit, he's just being very aggressive when he gets a pitch over the plate. And he's swinging the bat really well right now.
Coach Bird had that 3-homer game a couple of weeks ago, had the one tonight. Are you surprised at all you're getting this kind of power for him?
No, I'm not. No, we saw this kind of power in the fall and felt like it was in there. He just needed the at-bats, to continue to develop that power. Power is the last thing that a player develops. Usually a hitter, comes in college baseball, they come in and they're good hitters, and as they get stronger and as they learn more about their swing, their power starts to develop. And that's what you're seeing with Bird. Bird's got a lot of power. We knew it was in there. It's just a matter of time. And hopefully we can get him healthy, get him back to 100% hopefully by this weekend where, he can do some different things. We know he's a good defender too. He can play third, can play second. He can do some different things defensively as well. So, hopefully we can get him healthy where he can run the bases as well.
He's starting to get a lot more from the bottom of the order. How's that going to help you going forward?
That's a great point. You look at the bottom of the order right now, and, Kyle Wilkie, scores a run, he takes 2 walks. We preach and preach and preach strike zone discipline, and Wilkie, oftentimes doesn't get a lot of credit, but he puts together really good at-bats for you. Birdie with the home run, Greeny with 2 hits, scored 2 runs, drove in 2. So, we're getting really good balance at the bottom of the order, and I think that's the reason you're seeing over the last, 5 games, our runs, have been up there. We only had 6 hits tonight, and we had 6 hits and scored 6 runs, and a lot of that has to do with the fact that we're getting good production out of the bottom of the order. And when we flip that lineup back up top, those guys are able to hit with runners in scoring position.
Good. Real clean game defensively tonight, no errors. I don't think you had any wild pitches or pass balls. How pleasing was that to see?
Well, we played good. We played good defensively, and defensively we didn't have to do a whole lot, with Spencer on the mound. But they did hit a couple balls good. Wharton ran a ball down in left center field early in the ball game, made a great play. And we played a good, clean baseball game, and we did have some free passes in there via the walk, a hit by pitch, but played good defense behind them. But it was really all about Spencer. I mean, Spencer was just dominant, just threw the ball very, very well.
One game beyond the midway point of the season, are you where you thought you would be coming into the season?
I don't really think about that too much because you don't know. I mean, I think going into this year, there was a lot of unknowns based on the fact that we had lost all of our starting pitchers. So we didn't really know what to expect. What we did know is we felt like we had a really good bullpen. And we felt like if we could get to our bullpen and we played good defense, we felt like we had a good defensive ball club. We felt like we had a good bullpen that we could turn to once our starter started to tire or we had runners on base. And we felt like we were going to be able to make plays and execute pitches. So we felt good about our club. At the halfway point, if you had said, would you take 22-6? I mean, of course. I think the thing that I've been impressed with our ball club is we've won the games that we were in position to win. And we've won some games that we were not in a position to win. The games that we've lost, we got beat for the most part. We just got beat. So, our team so far has done a good job of pitching, playing defense, and our offense has been up and down at times. Right now, we're clicking on all cylinders offensively. So if we can continue to do that, if we can continue to get better offensively the second half of the year, and we can stay healthy on the mound, we got a chance to be a good second half team. So, but it's a great way to get the first win of the second half of the year tonight.
Is there anything that surprised you, maybe over the first half?
Not really. I mean, again, I base all my decisions on how do we control the strike zone. Everything for me is we're going to pitch guys to pound the strike zone. We're going to put guys in the lineup that give us a chance to put together good at-bats and get on base. We're big on, obviously, taking our best swing and good counts to hit and driving the baseball. So our team's kind of built on winning the free 90, driving the baseball, and owning the 17 inches of the plate on the mound and making a routine play. And so far, if you look at what we've done, we've been able to check a lot of those boxes of pitching and defense, getting on base, and hitting for power. And if you do that, it's tough to beat teams that can do that.
Coach, Barron's been clear to play, and how would you like to get him in there? Would you like to give him a start, or would you like to use him in there via the pinch hit?
We should know something on Thursday. Hopefully with Kier. He's got to go back and see the doctor, and hopefully he'll be cleared and be available to play this weekend. But that'll be up to our doctors to look at him and check to make sure that they feel like he's 100% and ready to go. Kier's been working hard, swinging the bat, playing balls off the bat in batting practice. We feel like he's ready. He feels like he's ready, but we got to get the doctors to clear him first. Hopefully the doctors will clear him on Thursday, and he'll be available this weekend.
Thanks, Coach.